Hello everybody, back to continue with my story. I think I got up to where, just after the Bronwyn story. Yes. So far to remember, now they've basically looking at me as a rapist for Charlene, Indian girl I used to know, for Hayley Miles, I say for Hayley Miles as well because in about 2012, that time I went with Wayne to Bronwyn's house in Cannington, and there was Bronwyn, Alex Turkin, I think her boyfriend, there was another girl there, there was myself and Wayne, and they were all acting a bit strange. I told you the story before in 2012. Bronwyn said something to me. She said to me, "Hey cuz, have you ever been to jail?" That's what she said to me. And she was talking about Hayley zoning in and zoning out and stuff like that. And I didn't know that time that they were referring to what happened to me and Hayley. So that's what she was talking about. I remember that night because I wrote it down in a book. I got it here somewhere. That it was very strange that she said those things to me. So I realized now that they were basically talking about Hayley. They were basically calling me a rapist then, or a sexual assaultist or whatever, because she said those things to me. I remember that. And Alex Turkin, he was sitting outside on the table with his phone like that. And I thought it was a bit strange. It looked like he was trying to video camera me or something, you know. So they were playing out a scenario that happened with me and Hayley, because I think they've got some video footage. I guarantee they have. So that's for Hayley Miles. My ex-wife Mervi Badawi. Basically because what happened between us. So basically saying I'm a rapist. I'm shrouded in this rape scenario. And because her sister told me once, Sarah Badawi is my ex-wife's sister, she told me that Errol raped her. And this whole time I didn't know. In the last couple of years I didn't know that my wife had accused me or given statements which makes me look like a rapist. So that's the story so far. And then all these stories that I've told you. This story about, and the corgi, the drug dealer up the road telling me that some guy raped her. All these stories arise from people reading my mind. I know it sounds crazy, but it's important to remember that people can hear what I'm thinking. It's technology based on something to do with me being a possible pedophile or a peeping Tom deviant and a rapist, basically. Because of photos and what happened with my cousin, so it's like they've got me under investigation or whatever. They can hear what I'm thinking, or when I'm thinking. So that's how all these stories came about. What they're doing is out in the world, they're playing out what they've been reading through my mind. This is with Rudy and the armed robberies, my ex-wife and what happened between us with Charlene, because I've never told anyone these stories. With Sarah. Now what happened was the system had asked all the women in my life about me, basically. That's what they done in about 2013. They done like a background check on all the women that have been in my life and basically asked them about me. So they could have told him, but there's a lot of other stories that I'll tell you about that I've never discussed with no one. The Selwyn story I've never discussed with anyone. There's a lot of stories I've said that I haven't discussed with anyone. So because they can read what I'm thinking. What they've done is put people on Facebook everybody that I know, and they can tell what I think about these people. They've been using Facebook as a platform, basically. I didn't know that. I only found this out last year. So that's what's been happening. It's yeah, so because of that, the system's denied my progression in life. So with all the jobs, I was talking to you about my jobs. I've had a break from the last story, so I'm trying to recollect everything that I've said so far. Got a fair bit of information yet to get through. Now with the Bronwyn Miles story, see, I didn't know. Actually, should I tell you now or should I tell you later? Let's see. 2015. Let's see, let me think about it for a while. Hold on. See, so they know about me and Bronwyn now. The story I just told you. Now, I didn't know that Bronwyn had fucked Byron back in the day. I didn't know that. I only found this out, well, I forgot. Yeah, so, can you imagine? So I basically got drunk one night with a Haley. And this and that, and the whole system's making me out this rapist, pervert, and peeping Tom and all that kind of stuff. And then there's Bronwyn Miles. Actually, you know what, I think I'll come back to the story. I couldn't really be fucked now. I've done my head in the morning. Yeah, today's not the day, folks.